Hey everyone, in this lesson we're looking at the idea of simple interest. Simple interest is basically interest that is added onto your principal on the money earned on your investment with a bank, credit union, or other financial institution. This is also called flat rate interest because every single time or every single year or every single period that is defined by the question, your principal or your amount of money would increase by the exact same amount. So the interest formula or simple interest formula, is equal to I is equal to PRN, where I is the interest, P is the principal initial amount, R is the interest rate per period expressed as a decimal, and N is the number of periods. So this period that they speak about could be months, years, days, whatever it may be. But the whole idea is these two periods must be the same duration. So let's have a look at the first example. Which of the following is the simple interest earned when $7,400 is invested at 5% per annum for 4 years? So remember, I equals to PRN. So our principal in this case is $7,400. That is the amount of money that we put in the bank. And the rate at which it's growing by is 5%. Okay, so just to give you an indication of what's actually going on, if I actually times this by 5%, I'm just letting you know that this value here, okay, is going to give me $370. Okay, so what's actually going on is we're multiplying this by the number 4, okay, which means that we're earning 4 lots of this. Okay, so the first year we earn this, second year we earn this, third year we earn the same thing, and fourth year we earn the same thing. So we're going to multiply this by 4, and in total, we're getting an extra amount or interest of $1,480. So the answer will be C. Okay, let's move on to question 2. So in question 2, we've got here, calculate the simple interest earned from each investment. Part A, $2,136 invested at 6% for 2.5 years. So by applying the formula I equals to PRN, we will get 2,136, which is our principal, times by the rate of 6% per annum, and 2.5 years is our N value. And notice how these two are the same period so far. So we're just going to multiply that through like this. We can write 2.5 instead of 2.5. That'll be easier to type in our calculators. Okay, and by doing that, I will get the number $320.40. So this is the extra money it is earned on the investment. Question B. We've got this amount invested at 7.65% per annum for 3 years. It will be the exact same as what we did before. So using PRN as our formula, we'll get $16,200 times 7.65% times 3. And just notice how these two are the same duration, so we can just put them through to the formula really easily. So let's see what that gives us. That would give us an interest of $3,717.90. Okay, question C is a little different because now we've got some percentage per month, and also we've got the duration of months. So this is perfect still because these are the same duration. So I would equal to 0.6%. It is 12,874 first. That's our principal. We're going to multiply that by our percentage here, and then multiply by 6. Okay, so as long as these are the same time periods, we can multiply them through. We don't have to change or convert anything. Okay? So this will give us $471.18.84. So roughly speaking, to 2 decimal places, that will be around $471.19. All right. So this person will earn this much in 6 months when they get paid this much percent per month. Part D. Okay. We're still looking at a question where the duration or the time period is both the same, so they're both days. Okay? So I equals PRN once again. The principal in this case is $4,510. We're going to multiply that 0.0301% per day. And that's a very, very low percentage, okay, because you're earning this every single day though. Okay, so it still adds up to become a big amount. So we times it by the number 31. So that 4510 times 0.0301% times 31. So that will give us $42 and around 8 cents. I'm just going to write the rest of the numbers down, and I will round this to this number. Okay, so $42.08, which makes sense, right? Because in 31 days, you can't grow this amount by that much. It should be just by this amount, like that. E. Now, E is a little different because this is a percentage per annum, whereas this is months. So we're going to write I equals PRN, but firstly, we've got $20,016, right? We're going to multiply this by 7.5%, okay? But we're going to change this to how many years it should represent, okay? So this is 5 out of 12 months. So we're going to divide that by 12 to convert that to years, right? So it's just a fraction of a year that we have. Alternatively, you can actually divide this number here by 12, so that will give you a monthly percentage and multiply by 5 months. So either way works. You can actually divide this by 12, or can you divide this by 12? Okay? So, if we do that, we get 625.50. All right, so this is the amount of interest that they earn. Okay, again, question F. We've got a principal of $8,250 invested at that much percent per annum for 240 days. So again, notice how these two are different time periods. One's in years, which is per annum, and one's in days. So we're going to firstly start off by writing this number, 8,250. We're going to multiply this by 10.5%, okay? But we're going to times by 240, but 240 as days, okay, if we were to convert that to years, we'd have to divide this by 365. And remember, this is now in years, okay, which is also on par with this one. This is 10.5% per year. What we can also do is we can convert this percentage, which is per year, into a daily percentage by dividing by 365 and then multiplying by 240 days. So this will now convert both of them to days, okay? Whereas if I move it back here, this will convert both of these into years. So either answer actually works. We can do any of them we can. So if I now type that on my calculator, I will get $569.58.9, and it keeps going. So this is roughly speaking $569.59. And that's how you calculate the simple interest.